All right, cool. So, a little bit of a unconventional deviation from the regularly produced content. I saw this deck by Magic Aids or Magic Rainbows, whatever he goes by nowadays. I saw this deck and it looked so hilarious. I had to try it for myself. I played it in a couple of 2-mans. I really enjoyed how the deck played. I got a little lucky. I was kind of wishing I was recording during those. I might do that in the future for like highlight reels or something, non-stream highlights. But I really like this deck. I really like how it plays, and I'm really excited to stream it. So, quick rundown of the deck. This deck is built entirely around Archive Trap, and it's a mill deck. So, the idea is you Archive Trap, you force your opponent to search their deck with Field of Ruin, or they're running fetch lands, or they're searching their deck otherwise, maybe Squadron Hawk, and you mill them for a bunch. And that combos with Mission Briefing, because Mission Briefing doesn't say you have to cast it for its mana cost. It doesn't give it flashback like Snapcaster. You can cast it from the grave for 0 again. So you can mill your opponent out with huge chunks of mill instantly. This is supported with other cards like Trapmaker's Snare to help as redundant copies of Archive Trap. A bunch of cantrips that synergize with milling, so you have Thought Scour to mill your opponent and draw a card. You have Modern Legal Ancestral Recall if your opponent mills a bunch. We're still milling them with a bunch of land drops, landfall triggers, I mean, with Hedron Crab. We have Logic Knot and Cryptic Command to try and protect ourselves until we mill our opponent out. Devastation Tide, because we don't have that many non-land permanents. And the ones that we do have, i.e. the only one we have, Hedron Crab, is super low to the ground, so that it's easy to recast. Big plus to the deck, almost everything is instant speed with the exception of Sanity Grinding and Hedron Crab. And Sanity Grinding, huge mill, potentially. The sideboard plan looks like it sideboards into mostly Tempo with a few Silver Bullet cards and Hurkyl's Recall and Ravenous Trap. Also, Ravenous Trap synergizes with Trapmaker's Snare. And honestly, I'm just excited to play, so let's do it. Come on, Moto. Moto! It's trying to stop me. It knows what's about to happen. I'm not going to comment on that, Bob. Also, front door to the house was wide open and the cat was staring out it with nobody else but me home, so I'm not sure how that happened today, but let me quick I gotta buy some tickets and don't want to give out my credit card information on stream. Okay. My mistake. I did not order tickets before I started streaming. Alright, let's do this. This should be hilarious. I actually played a test game against Bridgevine, which wants their deck to be milled, and we milled them out before they could kill us. It was faster than Bridgevine. And Bridgevine is insanely, stupidly fast. So, if the deck is that consistent every time, I would be really happy. If we had another fetch land in our hand, this would be like the God hand. In fact, it's so tempting and we're on the draw, I'm going to keep it. I don't know I don't know how good this is going to be. Let's find out, right? We're running 23 lands. We have a lot of cantrips. This should be okay. Okay, opponent Inquisitions. Opponent did mulligan to 6. It's worth noting. Opponent takes a sanity grinding. Let's see if we can make him regret not taking the crab. Island, please. Oh. Well, that probably will work. Play your Tarmogoyf. I'm not scared. Funny how nature do that. I'm really I'm kind of tempted to play Island and then just hold up Logic Knot, which might be the real line here. But we're going to go for maximum millage. Let's save targets and always yield. That Goyf is going to get huge quick. Almost F6'd. Can't do that if our opponent plays a fetch land. Grimflayer. I'm not going to go for it yet, just in case I need the Logic Knot. Power up Logic Knot for free. We're gonna take so much damage. You activated our trap card. Yeah, we'll take 10. Casual take 10. Our opponent topped with Grimflayer. Grimflayer number 2. Well, that doesn't change their clock with Cryptic. Opponent fetches. Probably going to cast a Lingering Souls out of the grave. Yeah, that's pretty reasonable. Oh, well, it's tempting to go for it here, but I'm not sure that guarantees the win. It will almost certainly guarantee the win after a Cryptic, though. So, we're going to fire off a Cryptic to tap down our opponent's dudes. See if we can get him. Oh, we got him. We got him. Oh, we got him. This deck is so awesome. We kept a one-lander and milled our opponent out. This is great. Oh, I love it. I love this so much. Okay. Reveal 10 lands, concede. Actually, no. I think we could have got him with the, if we had played, technically I think the correct line was play crab number 3, play the Shelldock Isle, crack the Field of Ruin, and kill our opponent. But I really wanted to grind some sanity there. That seemed like a good call. Do we have any, like, we could bring in Ravenous Trap to, like, shrink the Goyfs and take them off Delirium, but I'm not sure that's what we want to do. I think we just want to mill as hard as possible. I hope we get the legendary turn 0 kill. The 4 Archive Trap. Oh my god. Dear Lord. Opponent's on the mulligan to put more cards back in their deck plan. Oh god, start fetch land, please. Oh, fetch. Robbed. I need you to fetch for me. It's my fetish. I need it. Fetch land. Do it. Come on. Come on, opponent, come on. I need you to fetch. Fetch for the trap. You're gonna have to. You need white mana eventually. Oh, there it is. It's happening. It's happening! Insert Ron Paul gif, it's happening! Oh, some awful things are about to happen to our opponent. We'll let him get in for 5. And then we're gonna do some nasty things. See if he mills anything. We're going to use this to mess up whatever he puts on top of his deck. Oh! Oh, he's helping! Do this to help set up our next draw. I want both of those things. You ever seen an Ancestral Recall before? In Modern? Oh gosh. Just boom! Oh, this is awesome. Play another fetch land. I dare ya. We can't possibly have the 4th. You don't even have any lands left to fetch. Okay, opponent's gonna get in for 7. Oh, we're gonna Cryptic and then have the fifth Archive Trap. Or 4th. I can't even count anymore. I'm so excited. Ugh. Traps are amazing. I'm like drunk with power right now. This is just, this is too good. Oh no! Oh, okay, no, we had another land. It's okay. He knows we have it. Can we kill him here? No, no, we can't kill him here. Go ahead, OP. They don't have direct damage of any kind, do they? They can't. There's no way. He might have choke. I see choke in the graveyard, so if he's got choke, I want to leave up the counter. If I let him pass through his beginning of combat step, he doesn't have priority to animate a landman and actually manland and actually kill us. Landman. The landman. Landman. Sounds like a terrible Pokemon. Yeah, Lingering Soul seems fine. Just need a land and we kill him. I said we just need a land and we kill him. Oh, there it is. Okay. And you lose. Yeah, we could have theoretically killed him with grinding. You are correct. Wow, we just 2-0'd Abzan with mono blue trap mill. Oh my gosh. We archive trapped 3 times on like turn 3 and just milled our I am absolutely drunk with milling power right now. Oh gosh. If we 5-0 with this deck, I promise, not only will I post the VOD, but I promise I will go back and I will edit this and I will make a full of trap memes video with all the highlights. I will put in the time and effort because if we 5-0 with this, it will be worth it. I might even do that anyway. But if I 5-0, it's a promise. Alright, round 2, and we're going first. Our opponent has no idea what they're about to run into. We get another blue source, and this is pretty good. It's kind of a control-y hand. No archive traps, though. I think this is keepable. This is kind of late game, though. And so is this. There's probably much faster 6s. I'm going to go to 6. I regret everything I've ever done. Our opponent mulligan 2. Oh, God. Well, if we... If we play this, they're going to know exactly what we're doing. But if we mulligan to 3, we aren't winning. I'm almost just willing to concede game one. We're going to keep this and not play a land. Well, we had to mulligan until we hit a land. So here's the plan. We're not going to play any cards. And we're going to see what our opponent's playing. And we're going to pre-sideboard for it. Oh, no. Oh, no. They don't search their deck. I don't think they run fetch lands. These logic knots are like totally useless. Field of Ruin does make them search their deck, and it's not a may. They must actually search their deck. But what that means is it's going to be critical to actually winning. Yeah, okay. We'll go to game two. So they have no idea what they're up against. And our counter spells are awful. So if we're not running counter spells, I mean, other than Cryptic, because Cryptic does actually interact with them. We could go for the trying to win with dudes plan, but I don't actually think that's a good plan necessarily for this deck. I mean, Phantasms can block. I think I would rather cast a Jace's Phantasm than a Logic Knot at pretty much any point in the game. So, yeah, okay. Give me the God hand, please. Well, it's a hand that actually isn't that bad, so we're going to keep this hand. We're going to have to wait a while on this Field of Ruin, but... Opponent starts Aether Vial. Should have swung 0 to send the message. But then I would get like Swift Justice or something and totally deserve it. Okay. So our free traps now cost 1. Blue-black library burn, except it's just blue, there's no black. Yes, but the best card is blue. Archive Trap. I think I would have bounced the crab there. Yes. I gave credit at the beginning of the stream for anyone watching the VOD that this is in fact Magic AIDS' deck. Oh, you're not supposed to freeboot her? He came they made him change his Moto username to Magic Rainbows for some reason, but he's fine. We can't replay the Phantasm, Bob, because Reflector Mage has more text on it than that. Oh my god. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Ouch. Yes, we are. We're playing 2 of them. Yeah, that's right. You can't sack it without mana. Gotcha. Humans is a bad matchup for everything. Oh wow, they only have 1 basic. Yep, we're dead. All right, opponent, you got us. We're 1-1. They can't. They have to search their library for Field of Ruin. That's why we're playing Field of Ruin and not Ghost Quarter, so that we can guarantee that we can turn on Archive Trap versus most decks. There's not very many decks that run only basics. I actually think this hand's probably okay. I'm gonna keep this. Blooming Marsh. Dang Inquisition. Could I do you a favor and put on some music or something? I don't have any royalty-free music. Is that something everybody would be interested in? If I put on music? Ah, yes. Dark Confidant. Ooh, Dark Confidant number 2. If I had some, I would, but I don't have any royalty-free music. Let's go pick up an Archive Trap. Miracle of Devastation Tide, because we can. Not actually sure that was good, but play Field of Ruin. Pass the turn. If our opponent plays Lily, I think we're going to go ahead and discard Cryptic Command. I think Cryptic Command is actually bad here because we want the rest of our cards. Is this just black-green rock, I wonder? Sanity grinding. That's why this deck isn't running black. And most of the blue-black mill spells are not instant. Yeah, Sanity grinding in this deck is like 3 mana mill 14 approximately. Mill between 10 and 14. That's a Tarmogoyf. And that's another Tarmogoyf. Still basically worse than Glimpse? Yeah, that's true. For the most part, it is. We need a Ancestral Recall here, or Ancestral Visions, whatever it's called. Or Cryptic. Cryptic does it too. Like Fogs for a turn. They got an Abrupt Decay. Visions of Beyond, that's the one. Ancestral Visions is the suspend one. Oh, gosh. No! We were 1 mana off! No, I will not reveal it. He's gonna be like Field of Ruin or all islands. Oh. Choose a pile to sacrifice? I'll keep the Field of Ruin, thank you. If we draw Archive Trap, they are exactly dead. We did not draw Archive Trap. That's unfortunate. I forgot Lily ults at 6. I was thinking of the other one, which ults at 7. That makes me grumpy. Okay. Should we swap up? Should we swap up the sideboard here? Like we could run Delvers and Jace's Phantasms. But I think our counter spells are on average better. I'm not sure though. Maybe we drop like a Devastation Tide for a negate. I think that's good. Also, welcome new viewers to the stream. If you haven't followed already, please do so. We're trying to hit 100 followers, and if you do, we're going to open like 54 treasure chests at the end of the stream. I think this is playable. I'm going to keep this. If we get Inquisitioned, we have redundancies. Our opponent, on the secret anti-mill plan of putting cards back into their deck, has a mulligan to 6. No! No! Don't take my only Archive Trap! It's my only one! Needs more Brain Freeze. Brain Freeze would make Storm stupid broken. Because then they would just, like, dump their whole deck into the grave before they passed in flames. Sure. You can have a logic knot. They kept a hand with nothing but thought seizes. Literal nothing but thought seizes. They might. That's true. They are stuck on 2 lands. Or not. We're not running any 2-mana artifacts. Really need to hit a Visions of Beyond here. Play the crab. See if we can get Lily to tick down. Oh, Tireless Tracker. Ordering. Oh no! It's an archive trap we can't cast. Oh, this deck had such a strong... Oh, crack it. Get greedy and crack it. No! No! Brutal. I think the main problem that I'm having right now is that I don't actually know how to play this particular deck. Because so one round we lost because we were against humans, which should be a terrible matchup for us, and on top of which we had to mulligan to like 4 round 1 or game 1 and didn't even get anything playable after that. Okay, here we go. Big money. Big money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, we hit so many lands. Ah, that should have been the win. And we lose. Okay. All right. Round 4. Sanity grinding is probably too cute. Yeah, it probably is. This, however, does look like a hand to me. Nice life gain. Gotta get them Squadron Hawks out of his deck. We found the buy. Please play another Flagstones. Please play another Flagstones of Trocare. 3-mana enchantment turns plays Dictate a Crufix? That might not actually be a bad... Oh, he done it now. Oh no! It's a good thing we're running Field of Ruin. Quick, mill his whole deck. Are you kidding me? I'll block that. Come on, opponent. Let's play a Shelldock Isle. Take Field of Ruin. Wait, am I dumb? Okay, you may play the exiled card. So theoretically you can play lands. Though that probably takes up your land play for the turn. Opponent's going aggro. This time I'm not going to block. 2 mana is too scary. Knight of the Reliquary. That's legitimately terrifying. Though I do have a plan. Shut up, Raylan. How dare you be correct? Yes. I know. Legendarily dumb man puts land under Shelldock Isle. Read all about it. Oh, the next level. On the plus side, that was not a second Mistville Plains. You are correct. On the upside, Our opponent did not just take out a cryptic command. .200 IQ plays. Put land under Shelldock because you know it's going to get ghost quartered. Except you didn't. A free what now? Oh, demonic tutor? That's true. Don't worry, I have a plan. Bajuka Bog. This is so awful. We're good. Oh, gosh. Oh, they put it on the bottom of their deck, don't they? This should actually do it, I think. So they drop a Juka Bog, they can nuke our grave, and now we can Thought Scour them. They'll activate Mist Veil, and then we mission briefing Thought Scour to kill them at their upkeep. This is really silly. Opponent gets in for 2. We don't block. Okay, so now we pass. They put a card back. They think they're safe. Okay, so they target Ghost Quarter. Stop on our opponent's upkeep. Thought Scour them. They let this resolve. They missed Veil Plains. They put a card back. And we mission briefing. Top. Target Thought Scour. Thought Scour them again. Got him. Got him! Alright. So. Versus this deck. Well, we're definitely not winning with damage. They do have some graveyard recursion. But I don't know that that's enough to bring in Ravenous Trap. I think this is mainly for things like Dredge. They come down really early. I'm just going to shoot back. I think we're totally okay here. I think we're fine. It's just, let's see what happens. I think this deck is really silly, and it's really, really fun to play. And the games go fast, because either we lose instantly or our opponent does. You like our board plan of losing to Wheel of Sun and Moon? I guess we could bring in negates. But that's what Devastation Tide's for, so we put everything back in their hand. And just one-shot them. Yeah, I think this looks pretty reasonable. Opponent decides to start Mist Veil Plains. We'll play Shelldock Isle. We'll put a Cryptic there this time. Never know when you might need a pocket Cryptic. Opponent plays Flagstones and a Martyr. We do not Miracle Devastation Tide. Let's play an island. Pass the turn. Opponent gets in for 1, we take it. Field us. Oh, yes. Feels good. Just do this now so we don't have to worry about it later. Opponent Ghost Quarters their own Flagstones. Glittering Wish. Wheel of Sun and Moon. Okay. So they enchant themselves. We play an island. Pass the turn. We're going to do this in such a way that we Devastation Tide with mana for Logic Knot. Proclamation of Rebirth. Reanimating Serra Ascendant and Serra Ascendant. Okay, that's annoying. And another Martyr. I kind of dislike the fact that our Devastation Tide turns on Martyr of Sands. Ranger. Now, if we could Miracle a Devastation Tide or draw a Cryptic, I think that'd be pretty fantastic. It's kind of a useless card right now. Do we have to Devastation Tide to stay alive? We know they're holding at least 2 white cards. They could crack both Martyrs and gain 12. So we do. That's annoying. They put a Martyr back in their deck. They have Knight of Autumn, 2 Sarah Ascendants, a Martyr of Sands, plus everything that was just on their board. I forgot that was just a cantrip. Well, they don't have enough to kill us here. Maybe this should be Displacement Wave. I'm not sure. Worm Harvest? Worm Harvest. In the Sarah Ascendant Martyr proc deck, Worm Harvest. What on earth am I playing against? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to mission briefing, and we're going to see if we can set a Devastation Tide up on our deck, because if we can, we will then Visions of Beyond it out, or if we don't have enough mana for that, which it looks like we don't, we're going to draw it naturally. If we don't, we're going to mission briefing for Trapmaker Snare to go get one to set up the win with. You got to give me priority back, opponent. You don't have any mana left. You got to give me that priority. You know, for reasons. Okay, I can work with this. I can work with this. Oh no, I can't! I won't have the mana for Logic Knot. Yeah, if he Nature's Claims himself so that, to counter the Cryptic, because it won't have a legal target. Because we need another blue source coming up. Devastation Tide. Come on. We have exactly enough mana we could Devastation Tide now. But that doesn't do anything. If we were at 2 life, we could... I think we could just kill them. Ugh. Alright, well, we'll mission brief eat Cryptic to stay alive. If we can set up a Devastation Tide on top of our deck, I think we can win. Like, win-win. Oh, that actually really helps. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna need you to give me your energy. Another ranger. Okay. Chooses not to search. Come on. Good draws. Good draws and we just straight up win. I don't know what our opponent is thinking about. And that's not a lot of text to read on a card. Those are not good draws. Devastation Tide. Alright, we get another chance at it. We get one more chance at drawing Devastation Tide. If that's the case, we should probably draw on our opponent's turn. Yeah. All right. Oh, it's a miracle! Oh. Ooh, we're gonna get him. I think we're gonna get him. Oh, please don't have a second one. They don't? I think we got him! Oh, with the most miracle of miracles. We got him! Oh, we got him! Grind their sanity. Oh, man. Reveal 20 lands, concede. We just have to reveal 3 blue mana symbols. Just 3. In the top 10 cards, there has to be 3 blue mana symbols. Oh, man. Oh, we got him. We got him. They don't have a Mist Veil Plains. They can't tutor for one. Opponent GG. We got there. Oh, man. Oh, that was awesome. Anybody who thinks that's not awesome is a liar. That's awesome. Never didn't always have it. Just pocket miracle on our opponent's turn. Troll NATO. Unsummon the board. Counter the only wheel of Sun and Moon they have left. Proceed to win the game. Oh, that one's going on the highlight reel. Oh, man. 2-2. 2-2. Yeah, I think I might actually in my spare time when I feel like streaming this again, I might take it upon myself to update this and try adding some of the black cards. But I think still like staying focused on the archive trap plan, because that just feels really powerful, like crazy nuts powerful. All right. Final round. Let's do it. Just let this be Storm that we're playing against. Let me have 4 archive traps opening hand, and let them start with a fetch land and play a cantrip so we can get the legendary turn 0 kill. That would just feel so good. Alright, well, we've got 2 Hedron Crabs, so I think we're good. We're going to keep this. This is a good hand. Okay, I didn't really want this to be Storm. Please no. Well, folks, you heard it here first. Be careful what you wish for. It is indeed Storm. Yeah, that's useful. Not sure how I feel about milling the Past in Flames deck. Yeah, you and me both. Can't even counter the Baral. No! so they can pay for it. Oh, they have the rituals too? Don't have gifts or past in flames. Yeah, we just straight up died. Okay. Alright. The good news is, post board we'll have Ravenous Trap. And more negates. And dispels. How did we just take damage? Oh, he cast a lightning bolt. Well, Storm Count is lethal. Have you seen how much Surgical costs? Surgical is like 30 tickets. Otherwise, yes, Surgical would absolutely be the card. I am not made of money. That is the opposite of the truth. Plus, do you really need to eat? I'll tell you what, you donate me $60 stream donation. I will go buy Surgicals and play another league immediately. Let's drop one. No, those are pretty critical. Let's drop a couple of cryptics, I think. No, I'm not giving you $60. I already paid rent this month. Also, Ravenous Trap, tutorable with Trapmaker Snare. Just saying. My receipt says otherwise. Well, we can trap them twice, but we're not doing anything with that hand. This hand's better in its own way. Keep the craft. Oh, this is a super awkward hand to play with the crabs. Opponent picked up a bolt from that as well as the Manamorphose that they just cast. Yeah, whatever happens, they're probably not going to see this coming. That is unless, of course, they empty the Warrens. Well, then. That's kind of awkward / annoying. We could counter a copy. I think that's actually worth doing because it changes the clock. So I'm going to do that. Okay, cryptic command's pretty good. Did we get him? Only way we lose is if they're holding a bolt. We got him! Yes! Okay. Alright. That was pretty good. Do we want to change this up in any other way? I think we're fine. Whew. All right, this is for the league. We got stormed off. We milled them out post sideboarding. I think this is okay. They mulligan. Hopefully they don't have a fast hand. They mulliganed again. Down to 5. Time to find out if this is a real modern deck. Opponent had the bolt. Opponent's Manamorphosing for a cantrip. Manamorphosing again as a cantrip. And they got nothing. So let's grind some sanity because we're not doing anything else. All right, we milled a few cards. The small, sort of desperate empty the words. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to mill them out and quick. Okay, Cryptic here is useful. Play the crab. Deal with that for now. So now that our opponent's under 20 cards in the library, we can shell Dock Isle for a Cryptic with Negate, Dispel, backup. I think that puts us in the clear. Oh, I should have. Yeah. Oh, this isn't good. Shoot. I may have just lost because I ordered that wrong. I should have Visions of Beyond first. Yeah, I can't see a different line. Not one that mills as much as that anyway. So we're just going to mill him for as much as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have to hit 10. Oh, that's 10. We got there! Yeah! We got them! They can't even double bolt because they only have one red! Woohoo! Oh, man. Alright, so that's been Mono Blue Mill from Magic Aids. Slight adjustment of running fetch lands. His version was not running fetch lands. Gentlemen, we're a modern deck. Gaze upon its glory. Okay. Alright, so thoughts on the deck. I think we probably ought to be splashing black. I think the sanity grinding plan, while kind of cute, isn't good enough. We should definitely be running black for like Crypt Incursion and at least Glimpse the Unthinkable. I'm not sure about like Mind Funeral. The Ravenous traps in the sideboard ought to be surgicals or supplemented with surgicals. And other than that, I think the deck has some real potential. Like if they print like 1 or 2 more mill cards that are like decent in mono blue, this is the list I would play. But we just 3-2 to league. We did good for ourselves. We had some really explosive draws, too. So, sweet. Well, I was just on here for a quick league. I saw this deck, figured we would either win or lose really fast, and I gotta go for now. But this was really fun, and I'm gonna tweak this and probably stream it again in the future. But not before I stream some other decks first. So, thanks everybody for watching. Bob, Raylan, RGNK Phoenix, Georgia Monty, anybody else that I didn't mention, anybody who chatted, thanks everybody. Have a good night.